or is like
No,
limited?
you can grow whatever you want.
Okay.
都能种的，反正这个厂商就是自己重新翻修一下，就是要该加一些东西加。
How about the marijuana? Like is
About
that still?
100,000 square feet.
Oh, 100 square feet. Per license? Okay. So if your section is too large, you need like more you need different.
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
The legislation is still pending, but that's the way we believe it to be.
Oh, okay.
10万square feet 就一个 license。就是如果种大麻的话，能种多少？一个 license 是。
Now, that's how it is currently, but you don't know how it will change.
Yeah. 100 square feet. That is how many?
100,000 square feet.
100,000. So like the whole.
2 acres.
2 acres.
Yes.
2 acres. Okay. That's totally enough. All of this.
Yes, the whole big one that we
Yeah.
were in. Yeah.
Yeah.
就是最大那个，就是可以种10万次。
哦。
对，剩下的就跟别人种不了。你是种看吗？
Is there any like mortgage plan if we decide to purchase?
A mortgage plan?
Yes, like the bank will help us, or we need to pay all cash, right? Is that because like all building is greenhouse, like there's no like single family, so you can't get a mortgage?
It depends on, it's not to say there wouldn't be some type of business financing.
I'm sure there's a business loan. You could probably get
I
one,
mean,
especially.
You can get business financing. You have to have a substantial down payment. So I would suspect it would have to
There
be
is
30%.
a bunch of new programs for beginning farmers
Yes.
through the feds,
Yep.
FSA.
So I believe we are growing flowers, right? Is that like you need a certain license, or it just like go run away?
Basic plants, you would need a New York State grower's license. That's
Grower
all.
license. Oh, okay.
But
They're-
that's easy to
Yeah,
get.
they're nothing.
Hemp license is also easy to get, right?
因为那一堆麻
哦
还行的话，
A lot of paperwork.
Okay, but for time wise, it just take like several months.
The hemp license is fairly easy, it's just paperwork, you have to have the dimensions and, you know,
Of
it's
your facility.
online, New York State Ag and Markets Hemp, if you look that up, they give you all of
就像
the
一个越南
criteria right on it.
So in the future, like if we gonna grow marijuana, let's see, like is there like several standard like qualification, like who can grow, who cannot? Like is there like
I mean, for the person, is there like a process?
For the business owner, like he's.
Well, they vet you during the licensing process. So
Yeah.
during the getting your license is a process. And
So
after
it's-
you have your license, then it's okay, but
So it's no matter of what is the condition of your farm. It is.
No, the condition of the farm is, you're gonna wind up with security, you're gonna wind up with fencing, you're gonna wind up with a security guard.
Yeah, they did wind,
All those prerequisites of security will have to be in
Yeah.
place.
Okay, so the license is linked to the business, right? It's not
Yes.
linked to the land.
Yeah.
Okay.
correct.
类型有现在怎么讲呢？比如类型有一个你公益性建设规定嘛，
it's also linked to the specific person listed on the, I mean, our license has Wessel's Farms, but
Yeah, yeah.
Michael's name is on the license.
Yeah. That's that person who is responsible to that business, right? Yeah. 还有什么问题吗？
好像没问题了吧？
没什么。
没。
So the renting is how much?
因为这个其实并不是我们要
What should they make?
How much they
那
make?
个要
Oh,
求
in
的
2019.
产出，
Renting.
是不是？所以现在我没什么问题。
Okay, so
Yeah, I think that's all we're gonna ask for now. Yeah.
how much did you make in 2019? This was one of the questions. Roughly, what was the, I know that the business is changing, but what was the income in 2019?
On hemp, not a lot.
Well, actually,
We had a very good year, we didn't get paid, that was our problem.
Yeah.
So the income was like 1.7 million.
1.7 million, 1.7 million.
Oh, 1.7 million?
Yeah.
This is including all the I saw you plant a lot of vegetables and hemp together.
That's with the vegetables, that's with
No,
everything.
that was just that.
So the number here is for like estimate like
Yeah, an
What
estimate
you
if
could
you
grow.
go to cannabis.
This is after cost or before cost?
After. That's your net, you made 1.7 million.
After cost.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
How
look at
many-
the beautiful pictures.
就是卖包子嘛，或者花苗供给那个卖瓜的。
Sorry.
That's yours. That's yours.
之类的。
So this is when some of the greenhouses we were just in, when they were full.
Oh, so those are
This
cannabis.
is around the grounds, actually.
Okay.
This was the hemp.
This is K. K.
This K and
Oh,
there's
this
B,
is
there's
gorgeous.
C,
Look at these.
this is B,
The
B,
problem,
that's C.
their buyer didn't die.
Oh.
So that's why this year
This
was not
is
good.
C.
And there have been some problems in the US with the hemp market.
Okay.
This is this
2019.
past year. The
Not just
flowers,
this
no,
one.
that's a couple
Everybody-
years old.
Everybody got screwed.
This is
Yeah.
last year.
So every year.
So why is hemp like it's not as good as it used to be? I think it used to be.
Why do you think they didn't buy? Why do you think they?
I think like anything.
Right,
there was
right now,
huge
this
rush
range
of all these
is
people
gonna be the most
speculating
profitable
about,
for
oh yes,
cannabis.
and then I think on top of it,
You're gonna,
they were betting
there's gonna be a
on
lot of people
farmers
coming
not
to me
really
to
coming
buy this
through with
range
as
for
much
cannabis.
product, right? So they didn't believe that they would be so successful. And the
Three.
market was completely
You have two,
flooded.
I have another.
And then really more than anything, there weren't proper drying facilities. That's what went wrong in New York State.
It's got moldy, like bad
Exactly,
quality.
but no, not here,
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah,
you
yeah.
ship all of it to somewhere to be dried.
Once you mix it with other farms and stuff,
Well,
they didn't dry it.
The drying facilities were, in this state, were overloaded, really, right?
They didn't work.
So.
One burned up.
That's not
The
good.
other
One
ones
by
didn't
my
work.
house,
That's
totally
never good.
Combusted, on fire, right down the road from us.
Strange lightning.
Yeah, so then there were not enough drying facilities to dry this, so they had a contract or an agreement to take this to where, Syracuse or something, right, to dry all the hemp. And when they took it there, they were waiting, and then I finally said to the company, why are you not drying our hemp? And they said, well, we're not done with the people in front of you. Well, by now, it's all cut and harvested, so it's a real problem.
Oh, like there's a 13-week chain in this industrial.
Exactly.
Oh,
So
okay.
this was the problem in 2019 for West's Farm.
Oh, you get it.
Bubble chain.
So clearly, the crop is perfect, we just need to fix the market.
Yeah.
And if you were then using this doing cannabis instead, obviously the market, the numbers are much bigger.
Yeah.
Instead of hemp, grow the marijuana, grow the cannabis, you'll do very well.
Yeah.
Well,
So
there's
basically it's
already
the same.
established
not
people
super
that wanna.
No,
different.
the process is the same,
Yeah.
just
The
the
process
license.
is the same.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah, just the
Drying from seed
Uh-huh.
to drying to curing, it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
98% the same.
It's not easy though. It's difficult process.
It's hard work.
It's just
Very
work.
hard.
It's not that it's difficult, you just need to learn the process.
Right.
Once you learn it, then it's down, you're good. It's just a step by step by step is what you need to do.
Yes.
And once you have it down, it's like anything else, it's like riding a bicycle.
Do you guys know how to grow in greenhouses?
He knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
你知道怎么在温室里面种东西吗？在温室里面种东西。
什么的？
在温室那个
Greenhouse.
greenhouse 里面种东西。
什么意思？
Like he got some like basic knowledge for this, but I'm totally a new guy too. But I think it's just to prepare, since I think since New Jersey already have their license, like New York State must be like the next. Well, I mean Connecticut, I obviously the last. So I definitely don't think like they will legalize so quickly in Connecticut. So I think that is just like waiting the line.
Well, here's the thing, that's
Yeah.
the reason, this farm is perfect, because the hemp license is in play already.
Oh.
Because of that, when you go to apply for the recreational cannabis market, you're gonna be prioritized. You're gonna be at the top of the list as opposed to being at the bottom of the list to get your license.
Yep.
Which is good. I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I heard in California, only license is like goes to 10 times the price just in last year.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
And it's a problem there because there's too many people.
Yeah.
There's too much going on.
Yeah.
In New York, it's going to be limited.
Yeah.
There's not going to be as many.
Oh.
So that means that, you know, we're going to be able, at this particular farm, in 1 year, at minimum, 24,000 pounds of dried flour.
How much?
24,000 pounds.
That's just in 100,000 square feet, that's
Right.
not using it all.
Right, exactly.
Oh.
That's using B and C
They're
complex.
using
Right.
they're estimating for just
Oh.
B and C complex,
Oh.
how much per plant, how many plants, okay? 24,000 pounds per year, and then they're estimating $2,000 price per pound,
Oh.
and then
Which
the
is higher
expected
than
revenue.
Oh.
It's going right now for 3,500. We're using 2,000 as a baseline.
Trying
Got
to be
it.
So you're giving them a
conservative.
little space.
Got it.
You know, basically, it's going to be a higher number, but we want to use a baseline number of 2,000 a pound of dried and cured flour.
You can also get more than a half pound per plant. You can get up
Right.
to a pound, pound and a half.
Right.
He's gotten 3 pounds already,
Yeah,
but
3.5 to 4 pounds. It all depends on, you know, your knowledge, the genes, the kind of seeds that you're using.
Yes.
Very important. You have to start from the beginning with very good genes,
Yes.
just like with anything else. And once you get that down,
So they can hire you? You'll come in and say,
right here, these guys are the masters.
I know, I'm just kidding.
I am a consultant, however, I'm in the background. I like to oversee things.
Yeah.
She's laughing.
Hey, she's my classmate.
Exactly, that's crazy you guys went to school together.
We went to school together.
no way.
We graduated Cobblestill together in 1980.
Oh, wow.
And we're only 4 days apart in age, so that's.
And you didn't know each other, that's even more crazy.
No, I said, as soon as I come over
Well,
to the yearbook.
you know what college is like.
How
you
big,
know.
how big of a school is that?
It's not a big school,
No,
but
it's not little either.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we
it's
were
spread out.
she was in the article, which was across.
不是，我真想问他，到底种花种钱还是
yeah,
种
you
这个
know,
hemp
you
挣
just
钱？
wouldn't.
你现
But
在
it's
这
kind
个
of spread out, wouldn't you
license，
say? I
那
mean,
个 license
I just think it's one of
是
都不行，我
friends
觉
of
得州
people
就不
like
行
that. It's just
他
like,
现在不行，就是他们问问他们是行家，到底预估一下容易得到吗？
估了呀，他就是说，首先是
大麻估大麻的价格来报的这个价，就是每年你可以赚多
I
少
think
钱
I？had curly
不
hair
不，我
when
不是
I
说那个，我是说
但是
预估一下它容易。
不是，他估的是到8月份可能能合法，然后你再去申请，申请要花50万额外的钱，申不申请下来？
50万，
对，
就是
光
是不是？
申请，关键这个
不不
不知道什么时候。
申请费50万是手续费啊，还是说
你把这个东西拿下来，要花50万，
50万也行？多少时间呢？
不知道呀，没人知道呀，他们都不知道呀。
It's not photo paper either, Mike. It's just cheap
它
paper,
也无
and
法
that
肯
has a
定
lot to do.
他也不知道8月份能不能合法。
What? What's photo paper?
It doesn't matter,
That's your.
especially with all this color.
他现在的 license 跟那家的，跟咱们看第一个
都
license 是
是一
一样的吧
3家都是一样的。
？Hemp 它这的花啥的都谁都可以种，
对，
是吧？
花它这个很普通的嘛，谁都可以办。
不，这个 hemp license 不也是很容易的吗？谁都可以去申请，是吧？哎，但你申请你必须得有个场地吧？就不用，啥都没有就可以。
他不是说了吗？要有 security 和 fence，就是说你要画片、画东西，然后要有一个人过来测量，然后基本上这些合适了就可以，是个很简单的事情，只是做 paperwork 就行了。
没有这 greenhouse 也行吗？
可以啊，你看那个人不就第2家不就是在种吗？
就是在外面。
在外面种吗？
Is the hemp can get more money or the flowers can get more money?
The flower of recreational marijuana. That's where you're gonna get the most money.
Yeah.
That's big money.
That's where you're gonna get the most money.
Back to the point.
That's the bottom line. So this is hemp, right? So it's the same plant, but you're gonna get 10 times the cash. I mean, that's what it boils down to.
Wait, I thought the
Because of
corn
the
or
THC,
tomato
yeah.
is making a lot of money.
What's that?
The tomato is making a lot of money.
You can make some money on tomatoes.
Yeah, I
But
think so, yeah.
but you're not gonna make anywhere near as much as it. It's a cash crop.
Yeah. Oh,
This is the
This
biggest
is
cash
marijuana,
crop.
right?
That's hemp right there.
I would say tomatoes are probably going to cost you in time and money because you still need the lights, you still need the blackout, you still need all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And you're gonna make a quarter to 1/8 of what you would with hemp.
Yeah, I got a friend and he's like start his business in like Oklahoma. What's the state name again? Okay.
Oklahoma.
Yeah. For growing marijuana, like what they do, like they buy a certain line and they cut it to small parts.
Yep.
And register like different business and register like to apply a license. And since they don't know how to like grow it, so they just like hoard the license.
Right.
You know, they grow a lot.
So he's not actually growing anything.
Yeah,
he just bought the license.
Yeah. He don't
Right.
want to like put a risk, like just for resell the license is a huge money.
You can do that as well.
Yeah.
But if you're going to do this, we can stay on here and we can show you guys for a year how to do this and make money.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, we can stay on here for a year. We'll work it all out.
Yeah.
And we'll show you how to make this work.
Yeah.
You know, we're not just going to sell something to somebody and you guys don't understand how to do it. We want this to work. You know, and you guys are young, so it's easier for younger people to get into this. When you're younger, you have more drive. You know, you have more drive. You want to do something.
Yep.
So you guys have the ability to do that. You just need to be shown exactly what needs to be done to do it.
觉得他会在这里待1年就教我们，差不多啊。所以講解住兄弟嘛，教我長奶好攞嘛，如果教我長仔我嘛，好攞我哋嘅價錢我
哦，哎，你说你那个 Oklahoma 那个朋友，他那个 license 是租的还是他办下来？
他自己有啊，他租给别人。
他是办下来的那个。
早办下来了，他一堆 license。
那个就这个大麻，真正的大麻的，他就租呗。
最好的就是 OK 州啊。哦，那个州叫什么来着？我又忘了。
Oklahoma。
这个它简称就 OK。
这个 OK 就是它的简称，叫 OK。
就是 OK。
对，
那个州就是现在最好的种大麻的地方，就是所有地方都没有那个好。而且就我不是问那个第一家的那个人了，那个人说的很明白，就是你即使是种旱麻，你也不需要买场地，你租一个场地也能申请。我租一个场地，我租2年嘛，我租2年，我申请一个旱麻场地，然后完事儿以后旱麻场地，我可能在这个上面再叠加一个大麻的，
在这个旱麻的上面再去申请大麻的，可能就容易了。
这两个不是相关的，但他不是说就是说这两个是能够相辅相成，就一个能帮助另一个。就你首先有旱麻，他政府知道你有这个资质，他优先考虑你。对，然后你再申请大麻，有了大麻了以后，你就可以去种了。但是就是说现在就是说。纽约州这个整个州就是不合法，还不合法，所以说就我们现在还是
对啊，我看那个市场上卖的那些大部分都是 OK 州的，
所以说下一步可能就是就我们。就这聊的差不多，我们可能剩下跟你聊一下，就是这样，你知道后面帮我们找什么了，就对，我们再 share 一下 information。
对，不，咱们可以各个主要的州都去考察。
对，其实看了一下，就是。
那你不是快放假了吗？你是不是快放假了？
我一直没事啊，我在纽约
还上学呢。
我在纽约工作呀。
你实习吧？
不是我合伙呀。
哦。
我在纽约，我做传媒的，有工作呀。
那行，那就回头咱们就去其他的州去考察去。
对，我真的没问题。
还是在 OK 州了，纽约州现在还是不行。没有这个。
他这个这个要买下来1000万，
很值了，这个是最值的一个。
对，
就这个比前面第一个是
设备
最便宜的最不值，这个是最值的，这个是最值的一个。
对啊，如果这个关键就是现在的问题就是纽约州这个法规是吧？法规允不允许？如果不允许的话，你买这个来光种这他不刚才说他挣一个100多万，等于是收益10%左右，是吧？他就种这花，种这个。
他的问题不是说收益少，他的问题是收不来钱，他可以发货了，人家一直不结款。大麻也会有这种问题的。
美国还有这事儿？美国不都是现结吗？
这种东西都是不结的，都是会压货。
我就感觉像
会压货吧？会压，肯定会压。
我感觉像中国定赖这。
全世界都一样。 他会压货的。
这个我不太懂。
我觉得不是啊，我觉得美国应该都是。
他是19年的钱还没收。So they just said like their like revenue from like 2019, like the money doesn't collect back like fully, right? Because
They made money in 2019. The problem was their buyer.
Yeah, it doesn't pay. Like,
They didn't. It all that nothing they did. They did a good job.
Yeah,
Well, no,
yeah,
the
yeah.
research, we were growing for research.
Yes.
And the research facility that we were growing for,
Yeah.
they lost the contract. So they weren't funded going forward. So they just backed out.
Okay.
They just lost the funding, so they just didn't have the cash to go forward anymore.
So it's basically like not every buyer will happen that, right? It's just like small chance, super small chance.
Well, no, that particular guy, he took up everything we just walked through. He took up everything.
Oh.
I mean, that was who we were growing for. So
Yeah.
which is good. That's a good thing to have.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
他为什么拿不回钱呢？
因为那个做研究的那个，他把这个所有的都卖给一个研究机构了，那个研究机构的 contract 没了，那就是那个机构就没钱了，他们也不能付他钱。
倒闭了。
对，你是先付货再付钱的，然后他们2019年的钱就是他们卖的非常好，2019年，但钱就没有收回来，然后导致了后面的这一系列的一个问题。
哦，他
这个是很现实的问题。
他现在是财务危机了，是不是要卖掉它？是吧？
这我没问的，反正他19年的款是有问题的嘛，就这个是一个很小的。
资金链断掉，要是他收不回来，就是他资金短缺嘛，所以他现在要求谁要买的话，马上要付给他400万现，他特着急，就是这400万现金要赶紧付给他。我估计他可能在运转方面出现问题了。
有可能的。
它是一个 corporation， 可能就不是一个地方，它要是一个地方，要
不是，它 corporation 是它这一个 family 控股，就是这个哥哥占多少，它都是这个地方，就这个地方。
这就是他们祖先留下来的，可能这块地方是他们。
然后它是 corporation， 是因为他们家里面互相那个分股控股的时候，这个控多少，那个控多少，但东西都是这些东西。
但是这是他自己生意上跟对方那个有签这种协议的，正常的话你货过去，他在美国款要过来的。
他破产的话，你也没办法。
关键是对方现在没钱了，破产他没办法给你付款，就这个原因。
哪个没钱，
差不多就这些吧。
行了，没事儿，咱以后再有问题再给他发邮件再问你，好吧？咱赶紧走吧。
走。
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah. You guys go. Take care.